What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, ESPN, worldwide leader in sport, tries to twist undefeated three-division world champion who simultaneously held the WBA super title at super featherweight, the WBA regular title at lightweight and junior welterweight, superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis, who has 28 wins, no losses, no draw, 26 big wins by way of knockout. He is 28 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. He's going into a massive showdown with undefeated lightweight, junior welterweight, Mexican superstar title contender, King Ryan Garcia, who has a record of 23 wins, no losses, no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout, 24 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach. They are set to face off Saturday, this upcoming Saturday, April 22nd, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena. With that said, Gervonta Tank Davis, he did an interview and a sit-down with Showtime, as he is with GTD, Gervonta Tank Davis Promotions, Showtime President of Sports Steven Espinosa, and Showtime, right? Now, recently, Gervonta Tank Davis, he responded back to legendary retired Hall of Fame, iconic superstar boxer, former undisputed heavyweight world champion, superstar Iron Mike Tyson, when Iron Mike Tyson was asked about this fight with Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, and then he was asked about the similarities between the two, and Mike Tyson said the only similarities he see is outside the ring when they get in trouble. And Gervonta Tank Davis, he responded by saying, yeah, that's right, I'm more skilled than Mike Tyson, right? Now, ESPN, in this sit-down with Showtime, Gervonta Tank Davis, he states that he's already a legend in his neighborhood, right? Because of where he's from and what he has achieved. So he was saying that in his neighborhood, he's already a legend. Well, ESPN, they put up a post and they make it as if Gervonta Tank Davis is saying that he's a legend in the sport of boxing, okay? He never said he was a legend in the sport of boxing. He's well achieved in the sport of boxing as far as the status that he has built up for himself. Okay, he is one of the biggest names in the sport of boxing. Gervonta Tank Davis has broken live gates in his back-to-back fights. May 28th at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, when he took on Rolando Rolly Romero, who was only 14 wins, no loss, no draw, 12 wins by way of knockout, who was relatively unknown to the casual boxing fan, and it did a live gate of $5 million and broke the gate. And there's plenty of boxing events that took place there. And then he fought January 7th in Washington, D.C. at the Capital One Arena, where he faced off against another relatively unknown fighter and undefeated WBA super featherweight world champion in Hector Garcia. And he did another record gate where he did $5.2 million gate. And, you know, he broke the event, the event, sporting event at that gate. So, of course, Gervonta Tank Davis is doing big numbers. He's doing big things in the sport of boxing as far as his star status goes, okay? So with that said, you know, Gervonta Tank Davis, you know, is becoming the face of the sport of boxing. Is he currently the face of the sport of boxing? No. That would be four-division world champion, Mexican superstar boxer Saul Canelo Alvarez, who's the undisputed super middleweight world champion. But Gervonta Tank Davis is well on his way to becoming the face of the sport of boxing. This event right here with Ryan Garcia is another telltale sign, because Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia are set to do 1 million pay-per-views, okay? Because the attention, the attraction, the momentum that this fight is getting. And Ryan Garcia, yes, he's known because of his he has a casual boxing fan base, because he's built up his name and his reputation outside the sport of boxing and via social media. So he has over 9 million Instagram followers, and more than that, just social media overall. Okay, so this is a huge fight, but Ryan Garcia has never fought for a world title, never won a world title. Obviously, you got to be in it to win it in the sport of boxing. But Ryan Garcia, he is a big name nonetheless. But this fight has gained a lot of traction, as Gervonta Tank Davis has been planning to make this fight as big as possible for years now. okay, for some years. But ESPN, they put it up as if Gervonta Tank Davis was sitting down and said that he's already a legend within the sport of boxing. Like, he's amongst the legends in the sport of boxing. And that's not what he was saying. He said, I'm already a legend, meaning that in my neighborhood in Baltimore, his hometown of Baltimore, and what he's done in the community and giving people hope. And, he said that, little old me is carrying the weight of Baltimore on my shoulders, right? And so that's what he was referring to. But the worldwide leader in sports that all these boxers respect, but they say that they don't respect the YouTubers, but the worldwide leader in sports, okay, they're trying to misquote Gervonta Tank Davis and create a narrative as if Gervonta Tank Davis is saying that he's a legend amongst the legends in the sport of boxing, like he's amongst the legends like Mike Tyson, or he's amongst the legends like Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns and Floyd Mayweather, as if he's saying he's on that level of of status. And that's not the case. That's not what he was getting at. He simply stated that he's a legend within his community. Okay, he wasn't stating that he's on the same level as a Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, or Sugar Ray Leonard, or Tommy Hearns, or any of those guys. He was just simply saying, I'm a legend in my own community, and I'm carrying a lot of weight, and I'm carrying a lot of responsibility for the people in my community, giving them hope and giving back. That's where he was getting at with this. But this is the worldwide leader in sports. Keep this in mind. The worldwide leader in sports also misquoted 2 big fights, and they announced 2 big fights that was happening that never happened. They announced that Deontay Wilder was going to fight Anthony Joshua for undisputed, and well, we know that never happened. They also announced that Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury was going to fight for undisputed, and well, we know that never happened. And now they're misquoting Gervonta Tank Davis and making a headline as if Gervonta Tank Davis is saying he's amongst the legends within the sport of boxing. And well, that's not what he was saying at all in the interview, okay? But it's misleading to a lot of people in the comment section that are going at Gervonta Tank Davis, and they're telling Gervonta Tank Davis he has not fought anybody. He has not beaten the best there is to offer. Now, I can agree there's a lot of big fights on the table for Gervonta Tank Davis, but they made it as if Gervonta Tank Davis was saying at the age of 28, I'm already a legend within the sport of boxing, and that's not what he was saying. He said at the age of 28, I'm already a legend, but he was talking about and referring to his community, okay, him being able to give back, him being a massive name coming out of his community in his hometown of Baltimore, Maryland, and having a lot of weight on his shoulder as far as it goes, where he's giving hope back to the community that is poverty stricken, and there's a lot of violence and things of that nature, and he's giving hope to the youth. Not to mention, he stated that he wants to retire early so he can focus on giving back to the people that seems to have no hope. Okay, he wants to make he wants to have the freedom and not have to be tied down with his own career, so that he can give back to his community. These are the types of misquotes that the worldwide leader in sports, ESPN, the respect that they have for the sport of boxing. This is why I tell you that the sport of boxing is born and bred on YouTube, okay? And that needs to be respected, because this is a complete misquote, and the platform is irresponsible on the part of YouTube, with the platform as big as they have, to do such a thing when they can clearly see the interview. He never compared himself to the Mike Tysons of the world or the Floyd Mayweathers of the world. He was simply saying that he's a legend in his own right, in his own community. But the way they put it, as if he was saying, I'm only 28 and I'm already a legend within the sport of boxing. That's the way they quoted it, and that's the way people have received it in the comment section. And that's irresponsible on the part of the biggest sporting platform in the world of ESPN, point blank and period. So Gervonta Tank Davis never stated that, and he also stated that he won after this fight. Should he be victorious on Saturday, he wants to face off against You know, the best there is the offer, the undisputed lightweight world champion, superstar boxer Devin Haney, undefeated 2-division world champion, superstar boxer Shakur Stevenson, and he also stated that he wanted to face 3-division world champion, 2-time Olympic gold medalist Vasil High-Tech Lomachenko, who is actually fighting Devin Haney May 20th. So that's all I got for y'all, man. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. I'm gone. Peace.
Garcia, you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Wow.